I wanted to do a live today, a quick live to answer the question. I just saw Jane Davis left a question. Thank you for your question, Jane. And it's a really good question because it's always a dilemma for a lot of people. She's asking about TV placements in rooms. Do we mount it on the wall or do we place it on a cabinet? So of course, there's no right or wrong answer. There's pros and cons based on my experience that I'm going to share with you. And then you can make the decision that works the best for your space, because I don't know about your space or your personal taste. Let's look at the first option, which is wall-mounted TV. So that works beautifully in a modern minimalist space because it's going to take less space. It's going to be integrated with the wall. A great option that I love is the Samsung TV that transforms from an art piece. So it looks like a framed piece of art. And when you turn it on, it's actually a television, meaning when you're not in the room, not using the TV, it just looks like art because no one wants to see turned off TV. It's like cables of Wi-Fi. It has no aesthetic purposes. Now, if you already have your television and you want a wall mounted, things to take in consideration are you need to make sure that the wall is sturdy enough. You need appropriate screws and anchors to go in the wall. You need a handyman, preferably who has experience with that, so you don't drop the TV on your feet. What else do you need? That's about it. The result is going to be a sleek, clean aesthetic that's going to save space. So if you want to prioritize other pieces of furniture in the room, or if you're limited in the space in your room, I would go for a wall-mounted television. Option number 2, which is placing the TV on what we call a TV stand or a TV cabinet. It can also be a console. That style works well with a traditional or a transitional home. A transitional home is a mix between traditional and modern. So depending on the home you have. It adds warmth, it offers storage, and it becomes a part of the room. It adds an extra layer to the room. I actually just installed recently a TV stand in one of my clients' homes. So we were going for a modern aesthetic, but he kind of had this like vintage taste to him. So it really worked well in the space. It's a beautiful TV stand that doubles as storage. And why it worked for his space, because one, his walls were made out of concrete. So you can, but you don't want to drill into concrete. It doesn't make sense. And he had a whole sound system with speakers on the side because he was very specific about the quality of the sound. So we needed a stand to put the TV on, speakers to put on the TV stand. And inside the TV stand, there's 3, I think, cabinets where we could store the Wi-Fi box, the cables, where there was an opening on the top of the console where you can pull the cables through so you don't have cables running around everywhere. Also, he had 2 cats. So you know how cables work with cats. Let me know if you want pictures of that console. I'll be happy to send it to you. It's a really beautiful TV stand. So what's the difference between wall mounting and placing the TV on a TV stand or a piece of furniture of your liking? Wall mounting, as we said, is discreet and modern, and placing it on a piece of furniture is decorative and functional. The last thing is when you're mounting it on the wall, that works if you're sure of the placement of your furniture, of your TV, because it's semi-permanent. It's permanent in the sense that if you take it off, you're going to have holes in your wall. Now you can always plaster the walls, but you want to make sure about where you're placing your TV to avoid any unnecessary work. Now, if anyone else has questions, I'm always here to help you guys. This is a group where I really want to interact with you, help you. It's complimentary. Design is my passion. So I have all these tools and all this experience. It takes me, how long this video is, 2 minutes. I don't even have to think about it to give you tools. On the other hand, if you want to work with me on one-on-one to integrate furniture in your home, this is how I work. I'm not doing construction anymore. I've done a lot of construction and I'm over that phase. I'm simplifying my business now. I furnish fully emptied apartments or rooms. So if you have a room where you want to get rid of all the furniture, or you're moving into a new space and you want to start from a blank slate, I come in, whether in person or if you're more comfortable virtually, because my clients, a lot of them are in their 30s and they don't like the physical interaction. They want to be behind the screen. I understand that. I adapt to the client. You give me your floor plan. I do the layout of the furniture. I pick all the furniture. I show you based on your taste, the colors, what you like, your style. That takes a few weeks to choose. I put in the order. I do the purchasing for you. And we install everything in your home in one day. That means lighting, art, because as you know, I'm also an art advisor, and all the furniture. The furniture means sofa, coffee table, lamps, rugs, plants, decor items. We install everything in one day. I have an amazing team where once I order, we do the quality control. We install everything in a day. That means you can be out in the office, you come home at night, boom. You have a brand new apartment that is super stylish, that lasts for up to 20 years because the furniture I put in your home is high quality. We don't want to buy cheap quality and need to buy things every 5 years. It's bad for the environment. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your energy, and it's a waste of money. Reach out to me if you want to work with me. There is a link in this group where you can get on my calendar to book, to schedule a call, or on my Instagram, which is my name followed by design. And the link is in bio. I hope this was helpful, Jane. Keep the questions coming if I could be of any help to any of you guys, whether that's art or furniture. If you have technical questions on construction, I don't do it anymore, as I said, but I'm happy to answer any questions you have on any technical aspect, tiling, flooring, sanding. I've done it all. Have a great day.